Hey everyone, and welcome back to Tuesday Movie Talk. I'm Nika.
And I'm Greg. And we're here, as always, to review the movies that you love to see or don't know if you love to see them yet from an average moviegoer's perspective.
Exactly. Today, as you can tell from the title, we are reviewing Venom. Okay, and he's obviously in character right now. Okay, can we get to the review?
Let's go. Let's get to the review. Stop playing. Let's be serious. Let's talk to my professional. Alright. So, yeah. So, this is a Marvel movie, associated with Marvel movie, under Sony's umbrella, and 10-cent Productions. I saw that in the credits. That's pretty cool. Just get a little catch up to people that put money into this.
Yep.
Hey, this is not a Marvel movie, but it's Marvel associated. Kind of like Steven Spielberg gets a director credit on Transformers. He didn't have anything to do with that other than just saying, yeah, that was it. Yeah, looks like a movie.
You go ahead and do that.
Here's some of my name for $10 million. So wait, this movie takes place not in any associated universe, as we can tell right now. Sony took advantage to make a Venom movie. They own the rights to the character. There is no Spider-Man in this, which turns out to be a good thing. A lot of people online are looking for, hey, Spider-Man gonna be, how you got a Venom without Spider-Man? You can have a Venom movie without Spider-Man.
That is true.
And I will also say you can have a Marvel movie that's not a blockbuster, blow-up movie and still be a great piece of entertainment.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. That's kind of what I say. Now, we had the benefit of seeing this movie twice.
We saw it Thursday.
Yes, of course, because we always go on the first day. And we saw it today on Sunday. Mm-hmm. Both times in IMAX. Bigger, larger frame. Wait, how can I get the frame?
Stay in your own space. Like, seriously,
Bigger.
stay
I'm in your
your
space.
own. He's in my space. Stay
See,
in your own space.
And this was the benefit, see, because instead of you, it would have been like this. But the IMAX is like this. Like having your own room.
Okay, so back to the movie. Now, the first day we saw it, I went out slightly disappointed. And I know why.
You said, I don't know.
I was like, I don't know. But initially, I was thinking to myself, I really didn't like it. But I know why I felt that way. I realized why I felt like I didn't like it. Because I went into the movie analyzing it instead of watching it for entertainment. And I have a problem with doing that lately. Instead of watching the movie from the beginning to the end, I'm analyzing every aspect of the movie. As far as like the characters, you know, action, everything. I'm analyzing, just kind of like I do when I go shopping. I'm looking at seams because I sew, you know, so it was
stop reading the labels, just eat the cereal anime.
Yeah, basically. But yeah, so initially I was kind of about the movie, but seeing it today I felt totally different. I was actually able to watch it without analyzing it, and I felt completely different about it today than Thursday when we saw it.
Yeah, you know, this movie, I mean, all the supporting characters aside, I mean, this movie is a Eddie Brock / Tom Hardy and Venom movie.
Yeah. With
pieces set around it. The pieces around it, you can pick them apart. It's not that hard. It's kind of like a weak defense. Yeah. You can tear them apart. But if you really settle down into it and focus on what the movie really put there, or the production put their meat and potatoes into, it's really Tom Hardy and the Venom character. Now, the biggest thing I focused on was I love the voice of Venom, and I was skeptical of how he would look on screen, and that because he's a character that's you can't really envision how a great Venom would look on screen. You really have to take what they give you and then rate it, and I kind of liked it. There was some points in it where I'm like, it looks kind of funny. And they use dark rooms and nighttime settings. I always say it's a save money tactic. So I always say, well, the production budget and special effect budget, no, they use special effects. But the movie's enjoyable. It's laughable. The action in it is enjoyable. It's, for me, it's I did not like it. I actually enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to forget this movie in 2 months. I am. I'm never going to forget it in 2 months. But it doesn't make it a bad movie.
I just so happen to say that I could go see it a third time. That's how I feel. I love Tom Hardy. Any movie that he's been in, I've really liked. He's just a great actor, I think, overall. And I think this role kind of fit him greatly. Yeah. I was just laughing upstairs with Justin about how he went from playing Bane to playing Venom. Yeah. So, but yeah, right. I mean, he did a great Bane too. So that kind of worked out.
He's stepping up from being a full villain to anti-hero.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, you're right. But, oh, see, you mentioned that you can go see this movie again. I can watch it again now. I can watch it again now, but if I watch it one more time, I'll be like, okay, that's enough. And when it comes on DVD, I'm not going to rush out to buy it, or I'm not going to own Venom today. Do I like this movie better than some of the other ones that were less impressive? I mean, the ones that come to mind are like Solo. My biggest one to compare it to is Solo. And
yeah,
I saw Solo once.
that was enough for me.
That was enough for me. Not saying it was a horrible movie. It just was.
I felt like it was an unnecessary movie.
Yes.
That's how I felt about it personally.
And I think this was a necessary movie.
Yeah.
Which made it more enjoyable.
Yeah.
I think so. I think that the idea of selling this Venom movie is what sold me. More so than saying like, hey, we're doing a Venom movie. Oh, well, we didn't really want that. Nobody really interested in it, but maybe I'll go see it because it's Marvel.
But we need something because we all know that our Avengers are coming to an end. I mean,
why do you have to bring that up?
We know that, so we need something to carry us on.
Why
I mean, it's the truth. Whether I say it now or I say it next year when it happens, we all know it's coming to an end. So we need something to carry us on. And I think this is a great movie to carry us on to the next level. It's still Marvel.
Oh, I don't think so.
Still Marvel characters.
I don't think so.
Nothing can compare to our Avengers. So. Nothing can replace our Avengers. We all know that. I'm going to be heartbroken. However,
the simple fact that we're in a Venom trailer talking about that tells you that there's nothing can replace it. But you bring it up, and now I feel like a little bit depressed.
I'm saying someone's going to say it.
Right
I said it.
It's right
I'm pretty sure I'm not the first person that said it.
It's depressed.
Okay. I felt depressed when they were posting all on their Instagrams and Twitters saying that they rapped on Avengers 4. Okay.
It wasn't their rap. We all know the tweet that came out that irritated everybody the most.
Yeah.
And
that was unfortunately from Chris Evans. People were really upset with his tweet. And honestly, the tweet wasn't really giving anything away. He just kind of said they rap, and so did Drax, because I follow him on Instagram. He said, no, not Drax. It was the Asian guy from Strange.
Oh,
Wong.
Again.
Yeah.
Again.
I mean, they're still characters, but they were saying that anyways.
Hey,
the bottom line is we need something to carry us on.
Is anybody asking Maria Hill's coming back? Nobody cares. That's Wong's character right there. He's right above her, but not.
I'm just saying.
How about Mantis? You might talk about Mantis? Hashtag Mantis. Somebody tag Karen Gillan after she got killed. Are we going to continue to
talk about Venom, or is he going to have a temper tantrum? You brought it up
right
now because the Avengers are not going to be a part of our lives.
I'm going to make this pretty plain and simple. God, you are not sharing my vegetables today. I'm going to put it like this. This movie is a great movie to go see if you want to see an action-packed movie. It's not rated R. It's a hard PG-13. Mm-hmm. But that's the one thing I wish it would have been an R-rated movie. He does some stuff in this movie that you are like, dude.
I was still cringing, though. Even though they didn't show certain parts, you knew what he was doing. I was still kind of cringing. So
it's so awesome. But they cut it to the point of where they cut it for that PG-13 rating to save, but it would have been really bad. And okay, so anyway, I'm getting off subject on that way.
So are we going to spoil, or is this a non-spoiler?
I guess we can do it. It doesn't matter.
Well, whatever you
comes put it in the comment. What you see in the comments is what it is. You just really read, you know, whatever. Bump it, spoiler, because by the time this movie is gonna drop off by 60% next weekend. So, like 45. I hope 45. I hope 45 because it's worth seeing. It's not really much of a spoiler.
It's worth seeing.
But you know, okay. Now, some of the negatives. This movie has Marvel villainitis. And the villain is basically the opposite of the hero, or in this case, anti-hero. I mean, you had it in Iron Man, you had it in, not so much in Thor, but you had it in Captain America. They always have the Hulk, Incredible Hulk, they always have a villain that's the opposite of the hero. I mean, literally, Abomination was the Hulk. I mean, the Red Skull was basically kind of the opposite of Captain America.
Yeah.
In Iron Man 1, they had the Ironmonger. In Iron Man 2, you had Whiplash, which is basically an Iron Man suit. In Iron Man 3, you just said, the hell with it. Give us a whole bunch of robots, but then give us a guy that has fire inside of him. Now, that was a little different, but nobody remembered the Iron Man 3 villain. You have to go Google him. Nobody remember what was his name. Put it in the comments you remember Iron Man 3 villain. I know you're going to look it up anyway, but I know you don't remember it. No one remembers their villains. You don't. Guardians of the Galaxy 1, who was the villain? You don't know. Stop it. Guardians of the Galaxy 2, you don't know. So this movie falls under that same category. Yeah. No one's going to remember. I had to ask my kid the name, Riot. I had to ask him because he knew
he said it in the movie. though.
Well, yeah, but he knew as soon as he showed up.
Yeah.
Cameron knew it. As soon as they went to the prison,
Yeah.
Cameron said, Carnage. I said, dude, how do you know this? How are you focused on, what's in your brain when you can see a prison and know Carnage? He knows the backstory.
He knows the backstory.
But-
and he's been schooling his sister, so she knows a little bit about
He's 11,
something.
by the way.
Yeah.
So, but even in that case, the villain was typical. But I get it in this case, they were all symbiotes or symbiotes or symbiotes, whatever you want to call it, symbiote, whatever. And the story behind that, the logic behind that, forget it. Just remove all sensibilities and logic and rationale from the story. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any kind of logic. Just go with it.
I'm going to give the world a little bit of a tip, just in case it's some of you out there. Stay the frick away from other planets, because whatever you bring to Earth is going to totally destroy anything.
Literally,
so astronauts, all of you people who want to travel to other places like Mars and wherever the hell else you want to go, leave it there. Do not bring it back to Earth. That's all I got to say.
Pretend you're going to a friend's house that has roaches.
Right. Leave them roaches.
Don't take nothing with you, and what you take, if you have to, don't bring it back. You know how your mama say, "Nah, don't worry about all this.
You better shake yourself before you come home.
You better spray down the hallway. I ain't bringing that house
you
for
can keep
nothing.
that towel. Don't you ain't got to worry about bringing that back.
What's that on your shirt?
Yeah, you
Bubba. That's exactly how you treat it.
Yeah.
But it's almost like they opened up a storybook at Stony and said, well, what kind of villain scenario can we create?
Let's see. What are we going to do?
They have a machine like the rap name machine.
I will say, to me, the symbiotes, they look like pliable tar. Is kind of the mindset they put me in. Is they look like pliable tar or like slime mixed with tar, and then it was just like, yeah, that's kind of the mindset I had of what it looked like.
It looked like an embryo to me.
Really?
Like you're saying.
I carried those. I don't think it looked.
No, not human embryo, but like animal. Like, okay, you ever seen like okay, maybe like embryo, but okay, like remember the alien where the thing was in the thing and he came out like a. As soon as you open up the little pie and you open it up and look inside of it, that little thing was spinning around with the sack on it. And the little outside, the arteries on the outside. That's what he looked like to me. He looked wet.
No,
He looked wet too.
They look like tar.
Well, that's a good one, but they look
Slime
wet.
tar.
Or shiny.
Tar slime.
They had carnauba on them, so they kind of like waxed.
Salve.
Salve, look, yeah. They had Vaseline. Maybe they might put Vaseline on so they would dry out.
They did look shiny.
They looked shiny. They were shiny.
They looked like they were slimy if you touched them. For real.
Basically, hey, this movie's a good time.
Yeah.
Don't take it too seriously. It didn't take itself too seriously.
Don't go analyzing it like I did. Because,
Don't do that.
You know, that's
Just
what
watch
ruined it for me Thursday, is the fact that I just overanalyzed it.
It's kind of the same logic. The same logic I took with Iron Man in Infinity War, when they said his suit is nano, but where did he get the missiles from?
Who cares?
Who cares?
Iron Man.
Just by the time you get to this movie and Venom shows up, nothing is rational, realistic, logical, or makes sense. The only thing that I enjoyed about this movie was Venom, and now the Venom interaction with Eddie and the way they were talking. Oh my god, the scene in the restaurant is so funny.
Oh my
it's
God,
so funny.
It's hilarious. It's really hilarious.
It really is. And Tom Hardy did a great job.
He did. He played the perfect human symbiote combination, because he was kind of what an average guy, average pretty much nobody would do, and what he would be like if he was actually infused with the symbiote. I think he did amazing.
Yeah, I think he did too. The rest of the cast, Michelle Williams was kind of like, okay.
She's kind of like
I never thought she was a great actress though.
Huh?
I never thought she was a great actress.
I mean, she's an actress.
Not great.
I didn't say that.
She's good.
She's kind of like a sidekick, like a Spider-Man, the girlfriend.
She really, yeah.
It's like she has a part in the movie, but if she wasn't there, it would be such a big deal.
You could have easily not had her there.
I would miss her.
Yeah,
I mean, the doctor was obviously more important than she was.
And they killed the doctor.
They killed her. That was so messed up.
The role she played, the doctor they could have written that role or that interaction with him before the doctor, and it would have been a better movie.
Yeah.
He could have been by himself.
I mean, I get it, and they needed her there to kind of go with the downfall of his career and how he came into contact with Venom.
They could have actually had a co-worker at the what name, get that email, he steal it and use it, or he could have had a friend of the lawyer And he was at his house hanging out and saw it. It could be there was so many ways. I'm gonna say she wasn't even necessary. The doctor could have played her role.
Yeah.
But that's why I say don't go too deep into the character.
Yeah.
See, now I'm analyzing like you did. Don't analyze it, just watch it.
Just watch it. Just enjoy yourself.
You realize how bad a story it was about 2 weeks after you watch it.
Yeah.
But
there'll be things that we'll be picking at.
Yeah, I mean you can't look at this. I think it feels like this movie was just like Sony, like the Fantastic. I think the Fantastic Four, when they have to make so many movies. Either Spider-Man, one of the characters, they have to keep creating doing movies in order to retain the rights of the characters. I forget which one it is, so I'm not going to even say. Either the Fantastic Four or some other character. This movie feels like they were going to lose the rights. It was we're going to lose it, use it or lose it. So we have to make something. So they pull from. It's like they pull from so many areas. I've seen people reference this movie and saying like they feel like a '90s tone movie. That looks like a '90s tone movie.
But we grew up in the '90s. I wouldn't say.
Yeah, but it feels like an else.
No, unless you grew up in the '90s, please don't use our decades as a reference point if you don't really know anything about the '80s or '90s.
The special effect movies in the '90s suck now. You be watching movies in 10 years.
I watched. What was it I told you I watched the other day? Whatever. It doesn't even matter. It was horrible. I watched it and I was like, I used to love this movie.
It's like watching the original Star Wars on HD. You realize that.
Night of the Living Dead I used to watch growing up.
The black and white one?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's scary because it's black and white though.
But then I watched it and the acting was like, why was she even an actress?
Yeah.
But yeah.
This crappy actress still.
Yeah.
But yeah, I get you.
I feel like there's going to be another because Carnage, and I think they have an amazing actor that's going to play.
I love Woody
Harrelson. I would go see him in anything. I don't care if the movie sucked. He always makes movies awesome, regardless. Zombieland was a horrible movie, but we watch it because we love him.
Yeah.
So
let me look at this. See if I can tell how much it's made for Venom weekend box office.
And mind you, I was sick Thursday, and I'm really sick today, and I still went to go see this movie. That's how bad things got. He was going to leave me. He said he was going to leave me. I told him, regardless of how I feel, I was going.
This can't be right. Venom 16th into $205 million global box set. Global, it's worldwide. It says the biggest October debut worldwide and overseas. So it's
people were waiting for Venom, I think.
Domestically, wow. Top price this movie, it's probably somewhere under 100 million for US. Last I saw was 80 million. So
which is still great. That's still a great opening.
205 because that's what we're saying. This movie has something different about it. Mm-hmm. I mean, the Venom character, I think technology has caught up with the story and the comic book version of him, and it's allowed you to create a character that, while people will find flaws in design, I think technology-wise, they're able to create a character that looks realistic, and the interaction or the integration looks good too.
I was about to say the integration from human to symbiote was just to me it flowed flawlessly. Yeah. So it wasn't like, oh my God, why did they do it that way, or that just didn't even look right.
Yeah.
I mean, even the fight with Riot and Venom. Some would say, oh my God, that was just horrible. But I thought that scene was pretty awesome.
I thought
and how they were kind of like in and out, and you see them separate but then come together still. It was... Yeah. I like that.
I think so too. I think also the way the use of slow motion in there, they didn't overdo like Transformers. I know after the first Transformers, they used slow motion so much, like the whole movie. They had like... It was like so much slow motion, it was horrible. But this one is great. Now, I will say the fight scene, at least for me, once the fight scene happens between Venom and Riot, I had to focus on it because the color scheme for Venom, as my son so politely educated me on, was off a little bit. Apparently, Riot has more red in him.
Yeah, that's what Autumn was saying because Cam told her. So he's schooling Autumn, and Autumn was talking to me about it on the way out. So she said the same thing.
If he had more red in him, I don't know if it would have made it.
He looked kind of silver to me.
He was still the arteries in certain parts, like the outline was. It wasn't very much.
It's still like very like I just threw in a little red because I wanted it.
A little hot rod red. A little hot rod red.
A little bit red in there to make it look good.
Yeah, that's basically it. I said, but by watching it, and I was like focusing on it, it was easy to watch.
Yeah.
But I saw it twice, and I did it both times. I don't know if they designed it in such a way to where it draws you in, and the focal point of the screen allows you to do that. But from watching Transformers movies, I knew when they started fighting, I gotta pay attention, otherwise I won't see everything that's happening.
Well, see, for me, I think they focused more on making Venom stand out because his armor or whatever, it was just vibrant. The black was very vibrant, and the black is a color that is very hard, no matter what you're doing, to make vibrant and to make stand out and be, you know, the focal point. So I think that they put more focus on Venom because he was shiny like a brand new black car. It was like smooth and flawless. So yeah.
By the way, notice how we haven't mentioned the main bad guy in this? Because he doesn't matter.
He really does.
I like RZA, man. I like him. When I saw him in the trailers, and I saw the fact that he looked like he's younger than me, and running a multi-billion-dollar company, he's a multi-billionaire. I said, no, I'm willing to accept a lot of things.
But he was an asshole, which worked.
Yeah, that part worked.
The movie, I mean, his role.
He was a good asshole.
He was a very good asshole, and I wanted to like punch him several times in the movie, but he fit that kind of crazed billionaire that wanted to make something happen because he felt like humans were.
He had no partners. He had nobody to answer to. It was
him.
It was really just him. And I'm like, that part, I said, this guy. Now, if had it been someone like a I won't say like a stature of like Forrest Whitaker or like I can't think of see that put me like a Dave DeHaan when he played in Jupiter. There were other there with him. I mean, he was the main guy, but this guy, I'm like, he did a great job for what he was working with, but it wasn't much there. So I just let that piece go. I was like, I didn't care what he said. Sure, yeah, I can't get it. I didn't really feel like he
You're
was
a madman who runs $1 billion company. Is whatever. You got all this money and to go into space and bring back these symbiotes so you can
Kelsey Grammer
fuse humans and symbiote together to cure whatever disease. Yeah. Basically, humans are always the disease in any aspect. Humans are the disease and aliens are the cure.
They opened that book.
Yeah.
And they rolled through the book and said, oh, whoa, alien species from a comet. Okay, good. All right, well, what can we find for, take over and go to, no. Well, we take this, and then see what the computer spits out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right, looks good. We'll roll with that. I mean, it didn't matter who's the villain of the day. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
So I'm ready to get a movie graded. It's going to be the hardest grade I've ever had to give a movie.
I don't know if I can grade it.
I can grade it.
I'll see what you say now. I have something that's like coming to the forefront of my mind, so.
I'm going to give this movie. There's no drum roll. I'm going to give this movie a C++. Why not a B-? Because I've given better movies B-.
I'm giving this movie a C. Solid C for me.
It's
no minus, no plus. It's a solid C for me.
I don't think I don't give them credit. I give them credit for the special effects. I don't take away credit for the bad story. But if they do a sequel and the sequel has as equally a shitty story as this one,
we gonna have a problem. Especially with Woody Harrelson being it. If that storyline is crap, I'm gonna have a straight up attitude. I'm serious.
And don't worry, Woody Harrelson's only in this movie in a post-credit scene, so
yeah, he's not in any. Yeah, because I was reading some stuff online. No, he's just in a post-credit scene.
Yeah,
but that made an impact. I loved it. I love seeing him show up in movies where he could just play that character. That's just like.
I told you.
Gosh,
his post-credit scene had gave me a little bit of chills. Yeah. Because it gave me that feel of Natural Born Killers.
Oh my God, yeah.
And I was like, he's sitting there talking. I'm like, where's Valerie?
Where's Valerie?
Where's Valerie? That's what I wanted to see.
Definitely.
Yeah, so I love Woody Harrelson.
He would be probably the only entertainer or actor I would probably be starstruck over if I met him. Like, I don't get starstruck, but if I met him, I would probably be like, oh my God! Him and Jack Nicholson, I'm sorry. Yeah, but we all know he's not acting anymore.
Yes, all my favorite ones are too old to act anymore.
Yeah.
Are they dead?
I still have a few. my old time favorites acting. So
I don't want to be there. I don't want to be you guys. Let's see how magic works, like Drake said.
I was so
Yeah, I wanna
love to
see
meet
it.
Woody Harrelson, just like hang out with him for a day.
Well,
That would be my dream.
He might be boring as hell.
I'm bored as hell, so that would work out perfectly.
So boring ass
We
people
could
sitting
go
in
be
a restaurant.
bored as hell watching TV together, but I'll still be snapping photos with me and Woody Harrelson watching TV at wherever. That would be my dream.
Hey Woody.
It's my dream.
Hey Woody, can we go to the Cheers bar? No. Hey Woody, when does Zombieland 2 come out? I don't know. Got a picture. I would literally throw up.
Oh my gosh, he is such a jerk.
Okay, I'm joking.
Whatever.
Alright, so there's our score for it. Folks,
Let
Venom's
us
out.
know what you think if
Yeah.
you've seen it.
It's
Comment
out.
below or on our Instagram.
Yes.
You will probably connect with us better from Instagram. I mean, we post on Facebook, but it's not like...
Get at us on the gram.
Yeah, Instagram and YouTube, guys. That's the best way to
It's down
get
in the
in
thing.
contact with us.
It's down here in the thing somewhere. I
Yeah,
don't
make
know.
sure
It's in
you
the
have
thing.
the bell turned
Is
on
is it on the screen somewhere?
so you get
No, it's not on the
notified.
screen.
No, it's not on
It's on the bell. You hit the bell and then the thing in the bottom where the
the
stuff is.
description.
That.
Yeah.
Where the words are with the .orgs and .p and dot all that stuff.
Add us on Instagram.
Down there, yeah. Venom's in theaters now. Check it out. Let us know what you think.
Go see it on IMAX on the
Yeah.
biggest screen you can see it in. It's so much better.
It is so much better. All right. Okay. Well, that's been our review for Venom. I'm Greg,
Nika.
and we are Two Cent Movie Talk. Stop by again for our next review. We won't tell you what it is, but check the movies that are coming out.
really
You know
don't
what's
even
that?
know what it
We don't know what it is. We don't know. We never know.
don't know.
We're gonna see something else,
We'll see
and we're gonna
something.
tell you
We'll
all
let you
about it.
guys know. Well, we did miss like 4 movies. We forgot to tell them about Predator, the Muppet thing, and what else did we saw something. It's like 3 or 4 movies, guys, that we seen before Venom that we totally did not review. Sorry. And I put one of them. I put that we had a review. 22 was the Mile 22 or whatever that was.
Yeah, but we could. We did a review for that, didn't we?
No, we said a review coming soon.
That movie sucked. The more I thought about it, the more I thought that movie sucked.
It did.
It was
suck.
stupid.
It did.
No reason wasting digital space on it. YouTube got better stuff to put on their servers than that. And I like Mark Wahlberg, but that movie was stupid.
Yeah, it was.
The more I thought that movie was stupid.
It was.
That was your review for it right there. The movie sucked.
Okay, so yeah,
All right.
definitely know that the big time movies we will always,
We'll always see those.
we're always gonna see them. We're always gonna review them. The little in betweens we may fall off not doing reviews on, but we'll do written reviews when we forget after so long.
We're gonna write them.
I'll write them.
Because you know I don't do the write very well. I don't do the thing very well.
You don't say.
I don't do the thing very well. I don't like doing the keys and stuff.
Oh my god. Okay, guys.
This
I have to go
movie was
dinner.
very G
You do
O
not
O.
one-handed.
Oh, spell check. Spell check. Alright. I'm sorry. Alright. Check us out next time. We'll see you. This has been us, the 2% Movie Talk. Alright, folks. Bye.
Bye.